And here we go, Shark Bay World Heritage Area. Yay! Oh, that's only 120 kilometers. See y'all! We're at Hamlin Pool. There's more stromatolites here, but unfortunately there's been some damage with the cyclone.
Oh,
So
no, the whole boardwalk is gone.
yeah,
Like,
so this was a lovely boardwalk that they'd made, but there's a whole lot of damage to it, so we can't go out there. That's where the stromatolites are. But we might be able to see a few. You can see them on the edge of the water there.
yeah,
Shame.
it's very hot.
Very hot and fly ridden.
Yep.
Yep.
Look at these shells. It's just a beach full of shells.
Covered in shells, made of shells.
This is shells, 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 shells everywhere.
Little
Shells.
cockle shells.
It's beautiful.
And the sea is twice as salty as the sea.
Because
it's at the end of a
wa-
bay.
and the water evaporates.
It's so bloody hot here.
Yeah.
So, there you go. So our first evening in Shark Bay. We're still a little bit irritated by the flies.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. There's mangroves out here. This is it's seawater, but it's very pretty.
The sunset is so lovely.
And there's not a lot of wind, which is therefore why there's so many flies still. But it's very pretty. We're almost alone out here.
We saw something in the water before.
Yeah, something in the water. We're not quite sure what it was. And it's called Shark Bay, so we're not really going to go in there and find out. We're down at the waterfront at, what is this? Denham. This town is called Denham, on Shark Bay. And yesterday we saw a shovel-nosed shark.
We
God, I
didn't
can't
even
see
just see it, and we swam just
We
a
swam-
meter above it.
Yes, we did.
I took my snorkeling bait off and I said to Anthony, what was that? Up in the water. And I was hoping that he was going to say, oh, this is a big fish. But he didn't. He said, it was a shark.
Well, I couldn't lie. And we're going to snorkel out here right now. But we're just rubbing sunscreen on because we're sensible, and then we'll go out
50.
for a little swim.
50 plus
50 plus.
is the way to go. Here.
Thank you.
Come on. He just wants my fingers, doesn't want the food.
Why does he want your fingers?
Because my fingers are tasty, apparently. There we go, come on. Awesome. So he's grabbed that food with those tentacles and he's pushed it down towards his mouth. Now guys, inside those tentacles is a bird-like beak, and that plays a really important role in how this fish eats, okay? It has to chew that food up really small for one simple reason: they have what we call a donut brain. So their brain is a circle surrounding their mouth. So all the food they eat has to pass through their brain to get to their stomach. So if they take too big a bite at once, they can actually give themselves brain damage and die. So this cute guy at the top here with those cute little fins who loves the taste of fingers, guys, that's going to be my puffer fish, and they have poison glands all through their body. Catch this fish, take it home and eat it, we ourselves would die. It's super poisonous to us. They'll eat what they need to eat, and then they'll give the rest of it to that anemone. Just pretty incredible, guys. As soon as they stop feeding that anemone, it's going to go, look guys, you've been lazy recently, you haven't paid rent, get out. It'll close up and it'll evict them. And it won't let them back in until they start feeding it again. Wow. A super good relationship, guys. The female will always be bigger so she can boss around everyone else. But we'll start with our surgeon fish. That's these beautiful blue fish swimming around with those yellow fins and those beautiful eyes. Okay, it gets its name from the fins on the back of its body. It can push them out, they're like sharp knives. They're very similar to a surgeon's scalpel, hence the name surgeon fish, okay? If you catch one while you're fishing, be very careful on how you handle it. It will cut your hands to pieces. The next fish we'll talk about is this beautiful blue one hanging out under the rock with those vibrant blue colours. Now look, in the fish world, guys, vibrant colours means, hey, I'm dangerous, stay away from me. But luckily for us, guys, all this beautiful blue angelfish doing is it's mimicking a poisonous worm out in the ocean. That fish is not dangerous at all. It's just trying to trick everyone thinking it is, so they leave it alone. It's a super cool little trick it does. It's got those beautiful colours. One by one, their sting's going to last for about 80 hours. That's a long time to be in a lot of pain. Okay? It's said that their sting is 15 times worse than childbirth.
Okay. Now there is an antivenom. It's in gelatin. Okay. It's 400 kilometers away. You're not going to get there. All right. So we treat these the same as any other snake bite, guys. If you were to get bit, what we do is we compress that limb and completely immobilize it. We don't move. We can last for up to 24 hours with a deadly snake bite like that. All right. They're the big ones we see that we are caught on our fishing festivals and that. Is it?
Oh.
That teeny tiny breath. And we'll go back down. That's it. That's all he needs for 2 hours. Pretty cool.
That was good.
How good would that? Alrighty, so cuttlefish and octopus, they can change to a really broad range of colours. Squid, on the other hand, cannot. Alright, they'll only change colours to mate and to hunt. Now, squid have incredible eyesight. It is just about 360-degree vision. And not only that, they can focus on 2 different things at once. I'll be over here with the food, he can focus on me.
Alright guys, so a long time ago here in Shark Bay we had a big fishery. Alright, boats would drive through the bay here dragging their nets around and they caught every fish they could. They almost wiped out the snapper population here completely. So we actually opened this place as a snapper breeding program. So these are our trevally. We have golden trevally and giant trevally in here. And they have great eyesight. They can see about 10 metres out of the water. And they have that ability for one reason: these fish love eating birds. They're an amazing predator. They'll grow to about 80 kilos and they can swim at speeds of up to 60 kilometres per hour. And they'll launch themselves out of the water to collect those birds. That's super cool. We'll do it again. Ready guys, go. So super cool. So you can see them moving again before it hit the water. Great eyesight guys. They're staring at you right now thinking what a delicious meal. Alright, I'll grab some shark food. We'll do some shark feeding. Let's talk about sharks. Alright, now there's already lots of food in this tank. You can see it swimming around. Why aren't the sharks eating it? Guys, sharks are like cats, they're just lazy. It's simple as that. They could catch these fish, but that'd be a real big workout for them if the fish is dying or dead or even in distress. Okay? And that's what they're going to target. It's going to be an easy meal. It's going to be a takeaway food. Okay? So sharks are the cleanup units of the ocean, which is why we need to look after them. They do great things. Dead whales floating around, these guys will come along and eat them up. Alright, I'll throw this in the water with some shark feeding going on. And you'll really see how lazy these creatures are. We like to know about fish around here. It makes it more interesting. So you can see how she comes up and looks at it and she'll close her eyes. Now guys, we have 6 sharks in here. There is 4 lemon sharks. Okay, these are our lemon sharks coming by at the moment on patrol. We call them lemon sharks because of the yellow tinge on their belly, not because they taste like lemon. Alright, and the last one I've got is Boof. And Boof's a juvenile tiger shark. He likes to be around the outside of the tank, so if you wander around a bit later on, you might see him, but he's pretty lazy and he just circles around. So hopefully by the end of this you guys aren't scared of sharks and you realise they're just big softies that are super lazy. And guys, these guys haven't been fed very well today because this was on this morning. I come out and I put this bait on. That's how much they've eaten today. Nothing. And look guys, if you're still scared by the end of this, we actually do shark dives here. So you can come down, we'll put you in dives here and we'll actually dive in the water with you. So you can have a swim around with the sharks and really get to know them up close and personal. Alright, let's see if we can get this pot up.
So you don't want to swim with sharks?
No, right, thanks. I did sea lions. Oh, look at that.
They're super lazy. They're super slow moving. Sharks aren't interested.
was a big puppy darling, isn't it?
This is the most dangerous.
Oh, no. No. Don't know. Looks like it's got gold teeth.
And what that loud popping sound is going to do? I said you'd get wet. Fair warning. Alright guys. So what that popping sound to do is going to stun them. So if they miss it, they'll get a second chance at it. I have a nice big mangrove jack in front of me here. An absolute predator up in the mangroves. They'll eat everything and they have the jaws to just crush everything down. They will destroy it. And that's a super impressive fish. That's quite large in size as well. They don't get much bigger than that. So super impressive. I have a nice little coral trout here that's still quite large. But we'll talk about the mulloway. This here is Max. And Max is an intelligent fish. He's learned that he swims up to this window here and spits water out at me. I'll feed him to tell him to go away, won't I, Max? Huh? Oh. Alright. So Max learned to do that after about a week of being in the water here. It took him 2 weeks to teach the other fish how to do it. So that's super impressive, guys. Fish are smart, they're not stupid. No? Yeah, bits and pieces floating around.
Yeah, we're getting coffee just to round off the day. Yeah, and then we're going to stay by this ocean, I think, which is sitting by the sea right now. Well, all these sharks and everything was found seated. All the sharks and all the fish have come out of here.